Have you ever arrived at the airport on time with a valid ticket, only to be told that your seat is gone? Sounds impossible, right? But airlines do this on purpose. Every year, millions of passengers buy tickets for seats that technically don't exist. And, surprisingly, this strange strategy makes airlines billions of dollars while remaining completely legal. Here's how airlines mastered one of the most profitable tricks in business. Imagine an airplane with exactly 180 seats. Common sense says the airline should sell exactly 180 tickets. But that's not what happens. Instead, airlines often sell more tickets than available seats. This practice is called overbooking. At first glance, it sounds crazy. Why would any company intentionally sell something it doesn't have? The answer lies in human behavior. Airlines know that not everyone who buys a ticket actually shows up. Some passengers cancel at the last minute. Others miss their flight. Some change travel plans entirely. After collecting data for decades, airlines became extremely good at predicting how many people won't show up. For example, if a specific route typically has 5 passengers who don't show up, the airline may sell 5 extra tickets. Most of the time, the prediction works perfectly. The plane leaves full. Every seat generates revenue. Nobody notices anything unusual. But why is this so important? Because empty seats are incredibly expensive. Once a plane takes off, any unsold seat becomes worthless. The airline can never sell that seat again. Imagine a flight with 180 seats. If just 5 seats remain empty, the airline loses thousands of dollars in potential revenue. Overbooking helps reduce that loss. From a business perspective, it's one of the smartest revenue optimization strategies ever created. However, there is a problem. Sometimes more passengers show up than expected. Now the airline has a difficult situation. There are more people than seats. This is where airlines start asking for volunteers. You may have heard announcements like, "We are looking for passengers willing to take a later flight in exchange for compensation." That's because paying a few volunteers is often cheaper than leaving seats empty on hundreds of flights throughout the year. Think about it. If an airline earns thousands of extra dollars through overbooking, but occasionally pays a few $100s in compensation, it still makes a profit overall. This is why the system continues, but airlines don't simply guess. Modern airlines use advanced algorithms and massive amounts of historical data. These systems analyze booking patterns, holidays, weather conditions, business travel trends, and even specific flight routes. Their goal is simple: fill every seat while minimizing the chance of bumping passengers. And most of the time, they succeed. In fact, millions of flights operate every year without passengers even realizing overbooking occurred. What seems unfair to customers actually makes economic sense from the airline's perspective. This is a perfect example of hidden economics. A business discovers predictable human behavior, then it builds a system designed to maximize profit around that behavior. The next time you board a flight, remember this: the seat you're sitting in may have been sold more than once. And the reason isn't greed alone, it's economics.